wiser. I mean, your body
pretty
is
much.
drastically different.
I just say that I mean, I did go missing, so I just say that I had to get a new chassis. Or like a full bodysuit as well to cover any of the workings.
Hmm. I see.
I try to limit my time. It works, but I'd rather not test it.
Hmm. I think someone's swapping in and out of models.
Part of me does
People are
feel kind of
strange.
bad though. It's
Question
hard
some
not
things,
talking to
but not
friends.
others.
Yeah. People are not very sharp-eyed.
Yeah, if you want to go talk to them, I've told them who Hark is, like as in like their Magpie's employee, but I haven't told them that both.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Mm. Are things back at I'm forgetting the name of the place that you were looking after in D0?
How are things? Things are well.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
Making sure we have enough fuel and energy to last us the winter.
Mm.
Had to re-establish links. Legally siphoning energy from district generators is risky, but necessary.
Necessary.
Yeah.
Mm.
Considering
That's
as
good to
much
hear.
as Keygen takes, I suppose it's only right.
Yeah, well, the thing is with corporations, they take everything, and they're not willing to give anything back, not even a morsel.
So I've noticed with at least them.
Yeah. But our energy levels are fine. Our food is a bit scarce. It's not like we're gonna have to starve, but we're gonna have to budget. All the checkpoints going down.
No. I think that one synth with the card is around again.
I thought it was something else.
Mm.
Put me on edge a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is like a really low-tech synth, dragging a cart of food around.
I see. It didn't sound like a cart. It
Yeah.
sounded more like someone groaning, but that's just me.
I guess the actual synth's it's like got shreds.
I see.
It's like a little trash can looking thing. No idea if they're awake.
But yeah, since checkpoints are put in place, food's getting a bit harder. I know that the market district within District 0 has also become a bit more difficult to steal from. I'm pretty sure that place has gotten bigger. Keejan's just, well, taking what territory it can. No doubt in preparation for McKay to have his big reveal of Millennium.
I know it comes with no surprise, but anything you can do to tell, you know, your people to stay as far away from those places as possible.
Oh, don't worry. I've given them plenty of warning. Besides, they don't tend to leave the southern areas of District Zero. They're homeless for a reason. However, the streets over there have gotten a bit, if you can even call them streets, they've gotten a bit perilous.
Oh?
Kijin Police Department has decided to put an outpost directly on the zone that I'm occupying. So there is a lot more patrols.
Are you going to be alright?
We have to be quiet. The less noise we make and less problems we have, the less likely they're going to see it. It's covered in snow and debris. It's basically just abandoned. No one would think to look there.
Maybe. But that also means that people don't expect to hear any sort of noise.
We tend to be quite strict with things. The people there understand. It's either they follow the rules or they, well, go back to how things were. They understand it is a paradise, an oasis of sorts. In comparison, I'm not saying that it's like some sort of wonderful place, but those people had no shelter. They were dying in the cold and had no food. At least at the outpost they have some level of warmth and food. So, yeah.
Glad to hear it. People deserve that much, at the very least.
What concerns me though is why the District Zero Police Department think it is necessary to put a department so close to the generators. Normally, Blackstone tend to have security guards who watch over that place, so having a police department just feels a bit excessive.
Maybe because they're concerned about it? Concerned about them.
True, but put it exactly on my outpost feels too much of a funny coincidence.
Bogged down, and we fuck with those people. We can add them to the crew. Alright? Fuck around and have fun.
No, I don't have much of. Always do.
Pardon me.
If something goes wrong and you need someone, you know, from outside.
Yeah.
I'll sit here if you need me.
I imagine she does. Sorry, repeat yourself. I was focusing
No,
on.
I was saying I'm also here if you need me.
I appreciate it from the both of you. I'll be sure to seek your aid if I need it in dire situations, but it hasn't hit that point yet.
If we're lucky, you won't need it.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Still, if you're so close to the place, you know. You need someone
like a tiny
sneaking in or
motorcycle?
out. No, it's a dwarf.
Oh, I know what that is. Okay.
One of those contraptions on their back.
Yeah,
No
I
idea what
think
it
that
was,
was an
though.
alchemist.
Maybe?
It's like a big it's like a portable brewing stand, effectively. I think.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think I have some level of political immunity due to my affiliations with Kijin. I'm a licensed bounty hunter for them, but I get to pick and choose.
Hopefully. Oh. Hopefully it means they won't give you trouble, but if they do, you know how well I pass In District 0.
I hate this. Yeah.
It occurs to me I could probably visit there now without being yelled at.
Maybe. They still require ID and all that. They might ask to take blood.
Yeah, I remember District 0 is not particularly too...
Yeah, but I'm not sure how willing you are to just handing it over right now.
That's fair. I also don't have an ID yet. I need to get the proper one.
Yeah, District 0 is a bit more strict with their allowance of synthetics. They very much need you to declare that you have an owner and also identification of said owner.
Oh yeah, I get that. I mean, like, I pass for, like, a regular organic. Just a bit bored up.
Until they start scanning you with those big machines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they tend to do full body scans, so I'm not too sure of what they can find out.
I do have organic bits. Clone shit.
Yeah, just don't want them, you know, grabbing
It's
you.
actually really cool to see a fellow lightning person like myself, though.
Yeah, I usually, before all this happened, I kind of just used it to go really fast. That's how I generate most of my energy.
I use it for all sorts of things. I surf the power lines, I go flying in the air. I also use it to conduct myself through lines and stuff. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty neat. Don't know if I can do all that.
Expecting to hear gunshots any moment.
Why?
I hate it.
Past 2 times we're here, someone got killed.
Yes, I got to mention. Is this a ramping problem? Because it seems like, well, the last few times I've been here, everything was kind of
It's
quiet.
just always, past 2 times it's just been us sitting somewhere just
Maybe.
trying to avoid people, avoid the stress, and then somebody suddenly right in front of us gets murdered or obliterated by a car or... Oh. It's not been a good couple weeks.
Perhaps it's the holiday season. People are scrounging around for money, for gifts, and for like. So they're probably just desperate, I guess.
Normal Christmas tidings then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Theft normally tends to happen more around about seasons when it comes to holidays. More pockets to pick and more items to steal. Yeah, it's a bit more mob looking.
Cold-blooded murder from a group of scrappers is not something... Wow. We try to keep the peace around here. So when someone gets gunned down,
Yeah. I mean, yes, she is, but
It's difficult
Strange
sometimes.
Tech is a bit
No one
more,
saw it. But heard it.
not evil, but it's got like a specific
even
theme
if
to it.
it was self-defense, they took it even farther. They executed that man.
Was the perpetrator killed as well? Was he brought into the authorities?
Mm-hmm.
The person who did the murder?
No.
I think I'm a little too high
No,
now.
they
I think
ran
you can
off.
grab
I'm
me.
just gonna let them go.
He let him go? After killing
There's
someone?
about
Yeah.
10 scrappers with them. Wasn't worth the fight.
I floated. I have a flight feature in my hover chair. No, do not. I know what you were planning to
Why
do.
float up there?
You'll get yelled at.
Don't know. We've always had the same policy with groups like that.
Off of there, yeah, you'll
They
get
show up, they cause trouble.
because everybody will be because supposedly
and we have trouble with them. We'll tell them to make themselves scarce around here.
I feel like some form of punishment would have been adequate. Loss of arm or something. So they won't do it again.
It's a bit more difficult to do something like that. There's a good chance of retaliation, at the very least, if we tell them to make themselves scarce around here. And it sets a warning. Because there are people around here who will just attack. Given the right circumstances, but...
Well, I suppose it depends if the warning has worked.
It was working for quite some time. It worked with the Whispers.
Thing is, Whisper's a bit more mild-mannered, I like to think anyway. Sure, you do have our moments of well, to an extent, yes.
The concern comes from retaliation. If we push too hard...
You do have a sword. Sorry. I've been comparing my sword size to everybody to make myself feel better.
Not generally. Usually there's a
Want to compare a sword?
Why are you comparing sword size?
That's the cost of it as far as what
I can't hear.
Most times I don't force the souls there, but
She wanted to know why you're comparing sword sizes.
Oh, because it makes me feel better.
Do you realize it's about technique, right? And experience?
Usually it's a
Huh? Sorry. I'm so distracted.
You're fine. I said you do realize it's about technique and experience, right?
Well, it's also about how big it is compared to everybody else.
Well, it really is more a matter of
Look, I'm not being serious. I'm just having fun.
I see.
have a pretty tight rein with those things.
I think yours might be longer though. Do you want to see?
For a little bit, yeah.
You're fine.
Here, do it. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm about to get... Okay, alright, okay. Yours is bigger. Jeez.
I mean,
I
That's
get
why
it.
they didn't want to whip it out. They didn't want to embarrass you.
Not too that much.
yours is like a long sword. I think this is more of a
I
Zweihander.
wanted to be able to say that I have the biggest sword in the meat rack, and it was true up until that point. Okay?
It looks nice.
Thanks. Your sword also looks good as well.
No, I actually compared it earlier. Oh, this is girthier, but... I'm so sorry. Look,
You're fine.
I'm Mo. Nice to meet you. We're trying to have fun. It's our first day out in public.
It's your first day out in public.
You were just here yesterday, then.
Yeah, I know, but it might as well be our first day out in public. We don't know how to socialize properly.
I think a lot of people here don't know how to socialize either, but
You are so correct.
nice to meet you, Mo.
Stop it.
Don't listen to him.
Stop. Shut
Nice
up.
to meet you too.
Can we just stop causing problems with people? We're measuring swords against other people and they're clearly uncomfortable, and now you're making weird comments.
Are you
I-
uncomfortable?
Okay for...
No,
I'm
I'm
uncomfortable.
not.
Yeah, see? They're fine. You're the problem.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad that that's been established.
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm
Nice to meet
sorry.
you.
Do you have a sword?
Yeah.
I do actually.
Do you want to compare?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
What the fuck? Okay.
Please don't be longer.
Oh, that's a S-Stock rapier.
So much bigger. Sorry, that's a very modest size.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's long for you.
What is it?
I kind of want to learn how to use a sword like that.
Anyways, sorry, we just had like a whole confrontation with the security here. And I wanted to punch somebody, and then this was a good distraction. It's nice to meet you all. I'm sorry to derail your conversation.
Why
I
would
feel
you
like
have-
I'm out of uniform with having color.
Yeah, get out of here. You're very loud. I'm kidding.
Black is a good color. No, if you
It
get
is.
blood on
You
your
can,
clothes, you know, it works.
you can accent it with any other color. That's the best part. It's like Power Rangers. Black base, you add like any kind of primary color as your trim, you know?
What
I'm
is...
not sure what you mean, but I think I get the stuff about the colors.
Accent colors.
Yeah,
We've been looking at new clothes. We kind of need to get some more sorted out. We've been kind of going through a lot of catalogs and stuff recently. They've become something of a designer. But yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
do you have a
I don't
theme in
know, you seem
mind?
to have an eye for it. Ah, fuck.
Oh yeah, I did help him.
I get it. Nice.
Did you? I didn't hear you. There we go.
Another lightning user. Truly, I'm a happy guy.
Located child.
Are you guys doing okay otherwise?
Yeah, we're doing okay. Just relaxing, being antisocial but social.
You met before? I was going to introduce, but
No, I don't think so.
Kunsan, this is Mo and Max.
I didn't think I was that into
Hi.
it, but you know.
Nice to meet you.
She's a friend.
Family, because most of us have
Because
lost our
I didn't want to get.
Any friend of Sakoto's is a friend of mine or something.
Likewise.
You know.
No, every time I have to walk into this.
I like to think that most of my
I don't want to get hit in the
friends are normal people. Comparatively.
You're normal enough, I think you attract normalness, yeah. Which is a
I'm actually
fucking
secretly fucked up and
rarity
evil.
here.
You would be surprised. I have a tendency to attract really strange
It's not a secret
things.
with you.
Hamsky is the odd one out, I would say.
Hamsky?
No, I mean like really weird things that sort of just show up and say, "Oh, you're weird," and then they proceed to have a conversation with me for a long. Oh yes. Running theory is that we attract them,
Oh, I
sort of by accident.
I see. Kind of like a poltergeist kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay,
Well, I think you're cool.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
So are people doing
These
that?
kind of like, yeah, there's so many people doing that now, huh?
You mean floating or...
No.
Can you hover share out?
Yeah.
Brought home by Cade. They were brought to my house.
That's my
Cade needed a
shoes.
place to
Odd
live.
question, but can you float, Sakoto?
People are rocking around with their anti-grav plugs,
No,
man.
people have asked me if I could, you know, use my
I mean, I assume
stuff
that's what's
to
going on.
fly or throw myself. I've tried. It generally doesn't work, or I end up
Center of mass is
sort of flinging myself sideways and, you know,
I see.
land on my face,
She only said I did like $6.
so to speak.
Is there
Not
anybody in there with a
literally.
sword?
And
Good job.
I should try that at some point, see if I can get myself to float. Just
Don't worry about it.
trying to have a bit, have a bit finer control than,
got some weird Healy.
you know, when you said you first tried this.
maybe,
Maybe I can remember that.
Anti-grav plug?
maybe.
I don't know.
I need to keep practicing.
Not touching the floor right now, right? Excuse me.
Yes, we are.
Pardon me, sorry. I'm just gonna. I'm
No
sorry.
worries.
can't tell with the weird glowy shit. I didn't know how that worked.
I'm not floating. Do you think I'm pretentious?
Arguably you are. You're using magic to sustain yourself.
Strange to see them wearing colors like that.
I am walking on air if I'm still out.
Who?
My gang disbanded a couple weeks ago.
I want you to
To
know
put-
a rat
whoa.
just ran behind you. Do we need to get like a movie after like a
Uh,
full-on rap?
Dinosaur?
Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the dinosaurs that Aiden was telling us about.
Those things are everywhere now.
Man, that was so slick. That was seamless.
I don't know. Yeah, that gang got disbanded. Or
I don't know which gang you're on
they
about.
lost their leader. Oh, she apparently disappeared.
Which gang?
Stormbringers.
Oh, I see.
Another waterfront gang. They hadn't been causing too much trouble. The minor incidents here and there. Last I'd heard. Some of their members had a tendency to seek trouble elsewhere. So it's possible they were causing trouble somewhere we couldn't see.
Well, Trouble is plentiful nowadays.
Yeah.
You okay, Haruka?
Yeah, there's like a whole foot left at the end.
I'm fine.
Man, that was. I don't think anybody can top that.
You don't sound fine. Is your hardware overheating?
Have you had enough of like sword measuring, or like where are we at?
I want to see that again. I'm kind of hanging around to see if it happens again.
It should be fine.
Think you want to like cut off some steam or something?
Just making sure.
Sometimes my
We were looking at
my vocal cords get a bit variable. It's out of my control in the fourth dimensional sense.
Just like one
thing out of the
Yeah, there's a lot of gangs as of late in Waterfront. There's a bit of a power vacuum. Like, I think there's normal wild.
Power vacuum? I'm assuming that's because of the Stormbringers, right?
Probably.
No, I think you're actually.
As well as there's
Not a power vacuum so much as getting forced from not garden,
Industrial?
Palace District.
Oh, Palace.
Between all of the trouble with those cultists in Industrial and Kunsuman and Wig deciding to clamp down on things.
Isn't Palace also meant to be the prison?
That's Guardian.
Oh, it's Guardian.
Oh, Guardian.
Palace is residential.
I see. If they can push out the Palace, that means their security's improving, which is good, I suppose.
I don't know about security. Last I'd heard anyone talk about it, he was effectively sending kill squads through the streets. They put the whole district on lockdown with little to no notice. Told people stay inside your homes if you want to survive.
Sounds like martial law. And that's not normally really good.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. We saw a lot of people come in from Palace and seeking refuge. And a lot of the gangs got displaced. Started seeing more activity here.
Are people being made homeless?
Some, yeah.
Are people being
With all the
exploited?
fighting, you know, people's homes getting caught in the crossfire.
I remember meeting someone who apparently their apartment building, basically, their apartment effectively got blown up and they got pulled out of the rubble. But most of the people in their apartment block died and they lost all their papers and they can't remember who they are.
You know, it's hard to decide what's worse amongst the different districts. You got Market doing...
Probably worse off is either Zero or Industrial.
Zero is the worst off. I suppose there was a lot of crime. I don't know, maybe I'm just so used to it, but I think getting mind controlled is a bit worse than excessive crime.
Okay, At least it's possible to properly defend yourself with, you know...
Yeah, riots and
weapons
resistance.
and such. Yeah. Someone starts messing around with your head, it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, don't I know that? When was the last time he contacted you?
A couple weeks after they got us out.
Such a dutiful
And
teacher.
then again, It was weird. He was surprisingly
Waiting to see if someone tries to do a sick ass
kind,
flip over
I
there.
suppose. He
Oh,
seemed,
Cool.
perhaps, to some degree, genuinely upset.
That's
was
a
hard to read.
surprise.
He left a voicemail, that's all.
Oh, it was a voicemail. Couldn't show up in person.
Yeah. Well, he was here a couple weeks ago.
Don't worry, I have a very active imagination.
He was here a couple weeks ago. McKay
Yeah,
at the meat rack.
he comes here sometimes. Yeah,
No, it's
he travels around the city from time to time.
I'm surprised he's willing to show his face here, considering what happened last time.
I just felt like a safari to him. No one can meaningfully hurt him. Well,
Yeah, I think a 12 gauge shotgun says differently.
good to see you as
he lived. He looked fine.
Yeah, true, but he has a wound on his chest.
I think I got shot in the face.
I'm fairly sure it was in the chest.
It was in the chest. Someone did try to shoot him in the face later, though.
How's it going?
So,
He somehow got more magazine cover looking.
The wonders of modern plastic surgery, or just by being a different species, I suppose. Which does bring into
Perhaps a
question.
little bit of both, it sounded like. That being said, yeah, he approached and acknowledged that I hadn't returned his call. He's wanting to teach again, which is it's concerning, but compared to some of the other things I've been having to deal with lately, it seems manageable by comparison.
I think it's dangerous to consider it to be more manageable. I still don't trust him, Sokoto.
I don't either.
Call me crazy, but I like to. I don't.
Now he works in the garage, which is vast different from the intended task, I suppose.
Yeah, he got sick of selling food and whatnot.
The relationship
Trust me, you
too.
don't have to convince me that it's dangerous.
So they're very
I'm
simple
well
things,
aware.
obviously, aren't they? Cooking and fixing things.
But if there's anything that I've learned, it's that he will eventually just show up,
Yeah.
demanding it.
Lately.
Are you sure he didn't? Are you sure it's because? Are you sure he did just ask to work at the garage?
Better I find to handle it on my own terms. That way I can contact people, let them know where I'll be.
Every time we leave here, we catch
I suppose.
We usually travel together and then we part ways when we finally go home.
No. Wait, when
I just don't want to be a good cop, bad cop routine with him. Where he seems like he's the better option to things and you're more amicable.
No, when I say easier to handle, I mean, you know, versus figuring out whatever the heck just walked in here and dealing with the countless gangs.
There's a lot of people.
Putting up with his
Someone fell 3 stories down.
game
People were
is
having a convo about it.
easier. I know how to play that game.
It's horrifying. He did a flip and he kept his legs straight, so I think he's fine.
Kind of like how you're used to things in District Zero. It's straightforward to you, you know how to play that game.
That is fair.
No, not at all. No, let's.
Oh, yes, we're not suspect. Well,
Ideally, if I never had to see him again, I would be happy, but
no, considering I got Considering I somehow ended up in a
If
completely
only
different sector, no, I
you
have
have
not
come
been-
became his prized possession. Unless, of course, we find someone else who can take your place.
His name is Tortellini?
I think so.
Yeah.
Tortellini, that is... But he doesn't even look at the...
Unfortunately, I've yet to meet another scion aside from Babelson, maybe, who comes close to
Is his name Tortellini?
matching, you know, some of the things that I can do. If anything, I keep seeming to pick up new students, I guess you would say.
You pick up new students.
Yeah, like Paco, if he says anything, I'll use it.
Oh,
Fuck off. I don't like Sopranos,
Sorry.
people knowing what I can do. They sometimes direct people my way if they find others like us.
I find it interesting. Usually when it comes to teachers, and this is no offense to you, teachers normally tend to have much more mastery of their abilities. But you're still learning, even you said so yourself. Which...
Yeah, which is the sad part.
People that actually know what they're doing that aren't completely insane or dangerous is immensely difficult.
Yeah.
The only two, like, actually properly experienced scions know are McKay and then Fable, who's on Bag of Worms.
And Shinson, though Shinson is still on the high on that list of people who've gone crazy. Though I'm not sure if he's ever actually sane. One of the few other telepaths I know.
It sounds like...
mind open to these things sort of, I see more,
Okay, anyway, but yes, anyway, I'm
able to lose it.
asked by Pasquale to deliver some things. But what? No, Paco, that's it, yes. Apologies, I assume it goes by the shorthand. Probably he's not... Is his name,
That's
yes.
his full name.
Well, no, he has the last name. His full name is Pasquale Dupont, but... Pasquale Dupont?
Hard to keep a solid grasp on with your mind on reality when you can literally reshape it with your mind.
Exactly, look like it fits, so I'm not
Yeah.
surprised he's shortened it. Yeah, fair.
I'll say it like that. It seems like I'm gonna go crazy one day.
Well, I suppose I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the track record so far seems to be either the population of people with your gifts either are a recent thing, they are...
I know my way around here.
I think we're just dealing with a...
He sent me a little message. I was asked to deliver a handful of books, one book to translate another one.
Runs of fear, so the batch tends to lead more towards crazy.
A short, angry man asked for some salt,
That's with anything.
and judging by...
Imagine if we went somewhere else, there'd probably be a lot more sane scions.
Maybe.
And you seem to have been called a hoe. Thanks. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply that.
Oh, you're too kind. I've been here 5 minutes and I'm already
Just,
It's okay.
looking at my own worries about myself.
Okay, so yes, the short angry man was Chalk, so which one, who's that? I have an idea.
Went that way.
That's all. Well, I gathered it wasn't now.
It's important to understand the risks and pitfalls about one's own abilities and what they choose to pursue. For example, I know this is killing me, so being at least aware that dealing with psionic abilities does cause maybe perhaps a decline in mental faculties.
Yeah, you could... it would have been nice for some, you know... do you want short notice? Do you want me to... How much do you want for the fucking talk?
Yes.
I don't need any more.
Or it's either that you just get drunk on the absolute power that comes with manipulating people's minds, and you become corrupt.
I'm just the man that's travelled and decided to deliver it.
Oh, but you know that's not what I want.
I know it's not,
Problem you'll have to take up here.
but power corrupts. It just happens. Being aware of it does not mean that you're going to fall to it. It means you're prepared. If you want to avoid things like this in the future, then having something that keeps you grounded is important. You said you want to use your powers for good. Mental healing, help those who are going through difficulties. If you keep that goal in mind, I'm very sure that you will not be lost to pursuits of grandeur, of power.
He asked me to teach him magic, and then he disappeared. Okay, so and then he got in contact again. I haven't seen him in ages. I'll be honest.
It's like saying that anyone who has a gun is a murderer.
And you know, I'm not one.
But those who wield guns can use it for protection or use it for
But apparently he can't come
crime.
over and give them to me.
Yeah, though most guns can infiltrate people's minds, hear their thoughts.
When I used to know
No, but it's just a saying. It's an example.
and apparently now he sleeps under a desk.
Just because you can invade people's minds doesn't mean you're going to go around doing it constantly.
Oh, what about the desk or the taco truck?
The taco truck.
No, he used to run that, and then he
Nor doing it without permission.
people, I assume, and he fled here, or fled and ended up here.
Remember the conversation we had when we went to that harbour town?
He's also very easy. I remember, he is very easy to please, to be honest. I remember.
You haven't done anything like that,
grabbing
Yeah,
him
there's
once
been
and-
numerous times where he's been
which means you have a sense of self.
Oh.
You have a sense of what is right and what is wrong.
He's been bothered to travel over to me, and he's made me come all the way
And
over
those
here.
who wield power, that is very important.
Really must have pissed some people off.
Yes, well, I've known him for long enough. He's very good at that. I'm assuming. I'm assuming although he
Probably a
described
good
you as
thing,
friendly man, there was probably a bit of a.
A lot of people are coming to you for advice with it,
Here's one for
and still these values and others. Don't go too far.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started. I have so many stories about that. I singed off his eyebrows once.
I think the more bonds, the more friendships you make, the more you are grounded to reality.
Kept saying he,
I mean-
it was a fashion statement afterwards. He wouldn't admit that I had done it.
I'm making a lot of assumptions about McKay.
So many things we've
But-
done.
Maybe we should have follow Scavenger Foodities or oddity, no, of oddities.
Yes, last
Yeah,
I saw, he
reality isn't exactly something he views as important.
apparently only had one.
His reality, though.
Desperately alone.
True, but he's pursuing a family.
He asked for left-handed books, and I had
He's
to
pursuing a
figure out
family,
that
but also he behaves like he doesn't know what a family is.
books can be left or right-handed. He's
Which
very strange
means,
guy.
from my assumptions, he's been alone. When you're alone with a power such as this, you start to realize that you can get your own way. You can manipulate people into getting what you want.
Everything is described as this place is
Family, friends.
Yeah.
fictitious.
But if you have them to begin with, I wonder if maybe he would be a bit more
I don't know. That just seems mean.
cordial.
Yeah.
Terrible, isn't it?
Do you work with him?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
employed him.
I get it.
You're his boss?
Yeah, so he just started working recently. Pretty much just need more hands who can work with technical shit.
More hands, so you employed someone with only one. Has he still got the
fighting man?
Has he still got the messed
Yeah,
up fingers that he
just
makes
thinking.
with his letter? So they make a little round shape.
We're talking about Parker.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Spoon farm now.
Don't mention it.
That's nice. He did mention he did like the spoon family. Something about a score.
I know the event for both of you shook you up, and it's important to
I hope it's
I
not
don't
the spot
know.
one.
analyze what happened, and we've passed it.
Ask him. It seems like something.
Aiden,
Knowing him, that might find him out. There you go.
He vanished.
and grow past it.
You can find some dirt on him. I have
A lot of things in perspective.
trips over a lot.
Yeah.
I still, my favourite thing was singeing his eyebrows. Like I say, that is one of my favourites. Yes, a fashion He was telling everyone in the old town that it was a fashion statement, but he had pissed me off so much while reading a grimoire that I decided to just...
Better how to control his power.
You could smell it. Oh, God.
I don't think there's any rush to learn how to use certain things.
I'm assuming that man knows nothing of cleanliness.
When it happens, it will happen. When the time is right.
I'm not gonna bother with the tricky question.
With the what question?
No idea.
I would.
I just, at the very least, know I can. Okay.
I've been on my legs all day.
I've been standing for a while.
Oh, if you want, we can find somewhere comfortable to sit.
Yeah, sure.
We can go check the mega building. Should be relatively quiet.
If you want, I don't really mind. I don't really know my way around it.
Oh gosh, Nemesis is here.
Why do you make it sound like it's a bad thing?
Anytime councilman shows up, there's usually problems.
Is he actually still a councilman? I thought things were...
Pretty sure Nemesis is.
Aiden?
Yep.
He only just hired Foxtrack, and then that other one did the security.
Jesus.
Do you know where Hamsky is?
I don't, sir. My apologies.
Are you looking to talk with him? Contact
He
him
calls
over
me
radio.
down here, that's why I'm trying to find him.
Okay. Here. I'll let him know that you're here at least. Come over. I'll catch up.
Didn't take too long.
Should be.
Oh, what do we owe the pleasure?
Hamsky called me here, and it is urgent.
Alright, I'll tell him.
They're already doing it.
Friendly, isn't he?
Not really. I threw a boulder at one of the buildings recently.
It was
Apparently threw it from
sarcasm.
across the
Hamsky
road.
called him down. Tried to tell Hamsky where he was.
Sorry?
It was sarcasm.
Yeah. Sorry.
Certainly a bundle of joy.
Definitely.
Although it was a bit strange, why is Hamsky calling him here?
I don't know, but...
Happens. Probably has something business he needs to discuss. Yeah, our nemesis did something that pissed him off.
Is it common for him to be here?
More common than the other councilman.
Hmm.
He had more active dealings. The BMAC and the bubble generate a lot of revenue for Nemesis, so we have a
Really? That's a surprise.
goodish relationship with him.
This place has changed a
He
lot.
thinks stable, he likes that.
A lot of constructions has happened here. Are these real trees? Wow.
Hard to keep them alive.
I see.
This is definitely like one of the big projects Hamsky wants to do, is like have like proper spotlight for her.
They are?
Well, this place is sealed off now. Why is it sealed off now?
Other than that, no. Oh, people kept jumping over the edge, so we put up a fence. You can still get down.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought there's a What is this, like sectioned off or something?
And there's stairs.
Huh. Is the brothel still here?
No.
The building's still there. It's just not a brothel anymore. I don't think.
Hmm.
It got blown up.
Wow. Has it really been that long since I've been down here? This place used to look a lot more run down and...
I've been putting a lot of work into it.
Hmm.
No, it doesn't stop the gangs from causing trouble in here, that's for sure.
Yeah, what about digging out?
I think even if you gave them paradise, gangs would still have a thing to complain about and cause chaos. Much.
Oh, that wasn't me. Okay.
So how long did it take to build these upgrades? I remember it being a bit more...
Takes a while.
Yeah.
Several months.
I remember it being a bit more square, so having a bit more... Yeah. Huh.
The residents made a number of requests. As things have gotten cleaner, they've
A number of
asked if we
requests.
can help them. Yeah. To clean things up.
I got given a new idea the other day by Ashu.
What was that?
You know, I got given a new idea I need to test out later by Ashu like a few weeks ago.
Was Queen kidnapped? I don't remember this. Wait, what are you referencing? Good name?
Taking the friction away from your feet. What if I instead made my hands, instead of slidey, make them stick more and increase the friction? Then I can climb up walls. Maybe.
Oh. Maybe? I don't know.
I haven't tested it yet. I know I can do that with objects. Like, if... Take this cup and, take this other cup. I can put them together. Focus enough. Make them sort of stick together like this.
Oh.
Problem is that when someone else interacts with it, I can't. It's too much stuff to think about. I can't really hold it that well. It's much harder than skating.
That's definitely new.
I've been able to do this for a while. Whenever you see me start stacking stuff, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, I see. When she lost
It's
her
like
arm.
cheating.
You've never shown this before.
Well, she wasn't really testing on. She was just kind of kidnapped and then given her arm.
Just going down here and doing a lot.
Haven't seen a guy with like a long alligator tail run by here, have you?
No.
Not recently.
You're here.
I
by
think like the
yourself.
guy with the big lizard head, or is it a different guy?
Different dude, like human-like head, but like big lizard there.
I don't think I've seen anyone like that before.
It's okay if you haven't. I was just curious.
Are you supposed to be here by yourself?
Yes, because I work here now.
Oh.
You do?
Congratulations.
When did this happen? What?
You gotta say that
Don't
again.
yell at me.
I'm confused by what you.
Oh, is a voice modulator not?
Cutting out a lot.
Yeah, I think that voice modulator's playing up. Maybe there's a lot of signals going around, causing conflict.
I think it's them.
Could be me thing. I do have issues.
Don't we all?
Sounds like take that as a no. That I do not sound any better.
You
Okay.
sound a bit better now, yeah.
I can just talk in a second. You're good now.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna work at the ripping chip.
Oh. I see.
I'm trying to earn my keep.
It's good to hear.
Your keep?
Well, I owe just a lot. Like a lot of money.
You do?
A lot. Yeah, like a lot.
You do? Wow.
Did we manage to get the sensitivity in your hands fixed and release all that buggy?
Hello? Hi, Mum.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a bit
Which helps
cold.
a lot, because I'm not breaking things as easily, which helps a lot. Because I was breaking things.
Messes my VR. I can't.
Like, your hands are still like
What?
that with the issue. That's good to hear, though.
Yeah, we got them attuned. Me and Penny worked on them. Yeah.
Are you working there as a surgeon or just as like a pharmacist?
Gonna shadow over the Ripper docs.
I see.
I've been tinkering with my own gear and stuff, but I like to learn about other stuff for other people. And this is probably the most diverse place I can get that experience.
Most definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, do you see a lizard tail person? Apparently they're also like a council person. I was just curious because they just got their
Oh, you're on about
face bashed in by some
Nemesis.
woman in the street.
Yeah, they're
What?
apparently looking for Hamsky.
Yeah, no, they right across from the pawn shop. This one chick went to the alligator tail guy and just fucking. It was great. It was a great deal. I was curious as to why.
Do you think he deserved
I
it?
don't know.
I would say he does.
Probably. Sounds like he collects taxes. He's just like a very nice guy.
He's a council member, so yeah, I imagine he would have to collect taxes.
He's the head of the local government, effectively, of this district.
So professional asshole. Got it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But not to be said out loud. I understand. I'm picking up on the rules slowly but surely.
Yeah, careful with stuff like that around me. It's really annoyed if you talk shit about him.
Boo-hoo. Why are
He will just kill you.
You might do a violence.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, I was
great.
told to stay away.
A council
I'm not, I
member
was
that
just
has
curious.
anger issues and can control
Yeah.
his temper. That's
Is that
making
promising.
folder at the
You're
building
aware.
nearby?
Yeah. I do my best to listen. I promise.
People on Metagram call him a name, and he threw a boulder at our building.
Jesus. It's like he's a chill pill. Or one of those drinks. Anywho,
so Kozo,
see you guys on the ship maybe later?
maybe. I mean, I'm not from around here, so.
I could tell that. I wasn't gonna ask.
Is it obvious?
A little bit. But, like, not in a bad way, right? I mean, apparently I'm called some kind of cyber monk. Is in my hat. But you know, I'm not against it.
You are like the least monk-like person I have ever met.
Well, I was coming from Toronto, so you can't put much weight on that.
Oh.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Yep, I'm learning that too.
I believe the wording was techno-Buddhist.
There you go.
Oh, you are very not Buddhist.
Nope, no, I am not. Do you do that a lot?
Sometimes.
No idea.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna
Oh,
swear
why
my...
would
See you guys later.
Bye.
I'm assuming you know them?
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of.
Live up at the station.
Yeah, they've been a refugee at the station for some time. They were potentially a pirate. That's why they were told not to leave. I was told that, you know, if you see them somewhere they're not supposed to be, you know, let people know.
I see.
I know Penny's brought her down here a few times to try and get work done.
Yeah, the concern is that she's, you know, might still actually just be a pirate.
I was gonna make a crude joke, but
It's probably wasn't a willing decision by her to live that sort of style. But that's an assumption on my part, so take that with a grain of salt.
No idea.
I have a question. I keep seeing little black specks going around, like soot.
When did you last see them?
Well, when I first came here, they were in the street, and then when we were coming down here, it was all over the right side, and when she was there and she ran past, it was all going up and down, literally just back there.
Just now?
Well, like 2 to 5 minutes ago.
Oh, lovely.
Why? What is it?
Firefly.
Fireflies?
No, their
It's
name.
the person I went to go talk to when you first showed up and went down the other street.
Oh, I see. What?
There's someone who doesn't deserve the kindness that they've received so far.
I see. So they are just eavesdropping?
Probably.
I like to sit around corners and stare at people.
I see. A bit creepy, but, well, to each their own, I suppose.
Some other things they like to do too. I keep telling them not to.
Such as?
Kidnapping people, holding them hostage.
I see.
Be careful. Something or someone is lurking around.
Yeah, we're aware. Thanks for the heads up, though.
Of course.
I'm assuming they mean Firefly?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well. If they decide to kidnap us, I think they are barking up the wrong tree.
I'm sure they know not to fuck with me.
Well, it's also the case of 3-1.
Yeah, okay.
Those odds are not particularly in their favor. Yeah, it was my mother. Well, nothing bad has happened so far.
I walked off that way, but we'll see if they decide to come back.
Is this even real wood?
Like 50-50 chance. If it's real, it's cheap.
Oh. Did I speak too soon?
Heads up. First Street's getting attacked by Christmas
I guess it
demons.
wasn't real wood.
I had to open my mouth, didn't I?
Giant gingerbread man with spikes arms and weird goblin elf things.
Do you need help?
There's a lot of people there, so if anything, I'd recommend just either finding a low place to lay low, for now, just in case. But I'm just warning y'all. Yeah.
I've dealt with demons before.
Okay, then I'll leave you
Demons made of gingerbread, though.
I mean, wouldn't that just mean that they're more fragile?
Do you think you can eat them?
I'm not going to eat a demon. That
That's a
just
bad
seems
idea,
like a
probably.
bad idea.
I wasn't being serious, more being facetious.
Oh. I mean, I guess technically, probably. I don't know.
Why
I'm
would
not
it...
gonna take that
I'm
chance.
just
though.
imagining, like, a show up and then suddenly, like, 10 people from the streets, chasing after them with, like, little fucking, like, you know, in the cartoons where they'll have, like, the sort of bib around their neck to keep the food from getting on the clothes.
I was gonna say, there are a lot of people which are weird in Saphira. Wouldn't surprise me if some people try eating the gingerbread demons. I also find it a bit weird why demons would even want to be made of gingerbread.
Probably just whatever vessel is available, I suppose.
Here's on her mind.
No idea. My first few missions working with Aegis, though, were all dealing with demons, demon invasions.
Oh
Hopefully they
boy.
didn't open up a gate or something weird nearby.
Odd question. Have either of you ever been separated from someone for a long time? And by a long time I mean more than a year. And you want to see them, but you can't. And if you were to see them, you have a lot of explanations to do.
Hey, there's some murderous gingerbread cookies that are happening. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, Aiden just told us.
Maybe.
Think so.
Yeah, maybe don't. Just stay out of the way.
I'm helping.
Alright.
Been training in the cathedral.
Are they tasty?
Oh,
No.
don't eat demon cookies.
I mean, I don't know.
Or cookies that are demons. Just don't. Oh my gosh.
Don't eat.
Maybe I shouldn't use sarcasm on people which I've never met before. They might be thinking I'm a bit serious with it.
She's a little. No, she's just like that sometimes.
But to answer your question, I kind of get the feeling. I'm not sure to the exact same degree. I haven't seen my brother in a very long time. And, finding this would be a bit difficult.
Yeah. Would be quite similar. Do you feel like it is... Do you feel afraid? Do you feel reluctant to want to meet with him again? Because of your predicament?
August is... You're fine. No demon attacks over here.
Take care. Stay
Stay
safe.
safe. What was this saying? August, my brother, is very important to me. He basically raised me and taught me everything I know up to this point. But he also left for Landosaka. Didn't stay here in Zafira.
I see.
Would you please put the gun down?
Sorry, we're having a little crisis right now, making sure nothing's back here.
There's nothing back here.
Good to know. Keep your eyes open.
You know, it would be kind of intelligent to inform people that this place is safe, I guess. Seems comms are not a buzz.
Not for people in the streets, no. That's not security. I don't know who that is. Where's Hamid though?
I suppose.
So I've run into a small issue. I can't blink anymore now. I have to keep eyes open.
Oh no.
Wait, what? They can't.
How do you want to handle it? You haven't really done this since.
Yeah, I haven't done it in this body. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Because you don't have a
What?
ever been told about my issue?
No.
That's surprising. I basic. Oh my
Don't
god.
go around spreading information. Shall I, or?
Well, it was gonna happen someday. I probably should have figured it out.
Someone's coming.
Hey guys, just letting you know in First Street,
There-
there's some
it's
fucking
fine
gingerbread
here.
shit.
We're aware.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
We'd be far more panicked if. Oh, God.
I wonder how many people are gonna come down here and. How do you even know?
Jealous?
Yeah.
Several.
How do you even know that we're down here? Like.
They could see us.
So what is it? Yeah, carry on.
So, long and short of it, if people tell me to do things, I have to do them. That's long and short of it. I'm terribly programmed. And that's persistent to this body, which is horrible. Now I can't blink, and my eyes are in active agony right now.
Oh, so wait, why can't you blink? Because someone said don't blink.
They said keep your eyes open.
Oh,
To
I
the
see.
group, which includes me.
Can't we just say something to override that?
Normally, when that happens, I crash. I don't know how that's gonna happen in this body, though, because it's.
I mean, we can just say
it's very different.
we can just say be at ease, and that might help. Right?
Alright, I think I'm ready. Here, let me, just in case, get our phone. Plug it into the side of my head. This might give you a password screen. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Worst case, if it doesn't work, then I guess either take me to the garage or medical.
Okay.
You know the difference? Yeah, we're just like chilling. All this fucking chaos happening on the streets.
I'm sorry.
Worst comes to worst. Do I have your permission to take a look?
Yes. You can take a peek.
So wait, what are we doing?
She's going to tell me to close my eyes, and there's a good chance I like.
Okay.
I don't know. Fucking have a seizure or something. We'll see.
Oh,
This hasn't happened in
okay.
this body before.
Yeah, just lay your head back, okay?
Yeah.
We don't fall
Normally,
over
I
anything.
just sort of crash and turn off in my old body, but this one's very different. It's much more similar to how an organic works.
Yeah, just have a casual seizure.
You ready?
Yep.
Might shake a bit. It's a little scary, but. Right.
Yeah, seizures tend to be quite alarming.
Macbecto? I want you to disregard the previous command.
Ow. Okay, I wasn't warned about
That's
the
no.
scream.
She's never done that before.
Okay.
Okay. It's okay. Is there a... I'm not sure if there's a switch like there was last time. Okay, this is...
Is anyone hurt?
No, we're fine.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're definitely fine.
Okay.
I didn't think to ask that before. I sort of assumed that there would be a switch in the same spot like last time.
Does anyone have the blueprints on how they work?
Is everything okay out there?
Yes, the danger has been averted.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Everything good?
Yeah. Wouldn't happen to know how to wake someone up if they had to, you know, take a forceful nap, yeah?
Forceful nap?
System reboot, as you like to call it, maybe.
Have they fallen asleep?
I wouldn't call it quite falling asleep. I just... like, even, like... feeling around, like, under... the edge of her hair. It's like... nothing.
Usually under the ears.
The ear? And she did have that plug that she put in.
Feeling beside her temple, you would feel a place where she has something plugged in, but you wouldn't feel a button.
Yeah, there's just little holes.
Chair is very comfortable.
Who made the chest?
A company that, to my knowledge, doesn't exist anymore.
Sorry, that's me. I'm practicing the Yautja noise. Yeah. Hey, Ollie.
Oh.
You're not going to restart as well, are you?
Is that a barcode on her neck?
No? Maybe? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's me. It's me who's doing the Predator alien sound.
Well, as horrible as it sounds, trying to Google it, maybe.
I don't know that we're going to find much. Again, I don't think that company exists anymore. Yeah, we might have found VRCRP in a place that wasn't really... I don't think anybody had been there in years, at best. Oh, okay!
Jesus Christ. My heart.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down for a moment.
Jesus Christ. Are you alright?
Do you need to lay down now?
Right, exactly. That's right. That wasn't pleasant.
How did this even happen?
Yeah, are you okay?
I think I'm fine.
You think you're fine? Maybe you should do a system
No, but
update
you're not.
or
Your nose is bleeding.
check.
You didn't bust your nose when you sort of fell forward. You like lurched really quick. I didn't have a good hold of you. I was just trying to.
I'm sorry.
Put your wrist backwards.
Do
I
you
didn't
need help
expect you to
getting
shake
back
so
up?
violently.
Yeah, have a tissue.
I'm alright. I just. Oh my my gosh, my heart is.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You just startled me. I'm just happy you're okay. I realized you don't have a switch or anything on the back of your neck like you did before. So I wasn't sure what to do.
Okay.
I haven't exactly encountered a situation like this.
It's okay.
You waking back up. Was it some sort of odd reboot or something?
Maybe.
Has it happened to you before? Oh no.
I had to look back and watch me
A common issue for me, but
listen to when I made a clicking noise. Because I think that was the best one I've ever done so far, which is kind of weird because I've been having problems with it.
I'm sorry. At least I can blink now.
Don't apologize.
No, that click is different. This one's a that click is a.
You sure you feel okay?
How's that click?
More or less.
No, I was checking the back of your neck and by your ear, and
Yeah, she plugged her phone into herself. Yeah.
wasn't sure what to look for. Not actually sure how you suddenly woke back up.
Well, Queen won't be doing it. It's my Huntress cat who will be doing the predator click.
Sorry, when it was happening, everything went really fuzzy, so I'm gonna remember. It's like everything went really fuzzy. A lot of
It is
pain.
like a weird reboot.
Everything went black for a while. And I could suddenly feel myself needing to breathe. And then I woke back up.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's good that it happened here and now, not in a worse situation.
Yeah, imagine it happened when the gingerbread demons came to attack. That would be awkward.
Yeah, if the gingerbread demons came over, I would have just fucking chucked through my eyes boiling. Thank you. I'm sorry. If I startled you.
You just startled. It's okay. I'm just happy that you're alright.
I was playing before.
Yeah, you can do that now.
I don't know. I have to see.
Did you get all of it?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know I'm a problem, but it's all irony.
Yeah, I guess my voice was masking over what was happening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that can happen.
At least now we know. If that happens, then I guess just leave me alone and I'll come back eventually.
I'm not sure about the alone part, but I guess I'll just have to wait and see if this ever happens again.
You're in the middle of a combat scenario, it wouldn't be very good.
Does doing that cause you any issues? Like, does it cause problems of memory or damage your hardware, your software?
It usually fucks up my memory for the day, but if I know it's going to happen, I can make sure everything's properly saved and backed up.
So we shouldn't really be forcing it to happen then? I was going to say, you could try testing your limitations.
If we can avoid doing it, I prefer not, but, if I get a command and I need to reset myself, if I tell you it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah. Also, did you mean to scream like that?
It's fine. Sorry.
It was terrifying. I don't think I've ever heard a creature or anything really could scream quite like that.
It's like the moment before everything went black, it was just like godly headache. Like someone was shoving a bunch of drills into my head.
Did she leave optical paint sensor on? I didn't hear that. I think I was removing the hair from my visor.
Maybe. Remember the pins.
I'm fine now, though. I don't feel a headache anymore. My head's still a tiny bit sore, but I think it's more in the front of my face. I think you mentioned earlier I conked my head. I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to shake quite so violently.
Oh, was she? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's okay.
Is this chassis semi-organic?
Wait, so she wasn't? So was she? Wasn't she a synth to begin with, though?
In that case, perhaps beta blockers might be helpful in the long run. Not much, but they do help.
I mean, even if you
grasp the connection between.
Okay.
The balancing element of
interesting.
Cybernetics or being partially mechanical.
I suppose why she can use psionics.
Keep it in mind.
So I don't think a machine can use psionics.
Well, probably not with that, but...
As I say, it's quite small for a human brain.
What were we talking about, by the way? Right,
having a conversation with someone?
Yeah, I was talking about you asked me, would it be hard to talk with my brother?
I see.
Yeah, it'd be a bit hard to explain things to him. I haven't seen him in so long. What if he's changed? If he doesn't like how I've changed? So on and so forth. Sorry to interrupt that.
You're fine.
I would say each person is their own being, so looking at others or not liking how one has changed. The main thing is, do you like how you've been changed? How you have changed? Are you comfortable, more specifically? I would say everyone else's opinions, even family, sometimes comes second.
Perhaps not even necessarily change. I doubt I'll ever get the opportunity. But I have imagined what I would say one day if I ever get the chance to see the foster family that took me in for a while after I first left Ristov. We didn't part under the best of circumstances.
Family loves one another good enough. It doesn't matter how you change. Shouldn't matter how you change. But the love is true.
Well, that was sort of the problem, you know? Oh, Hansuke-san.
Yo.
guys all good?
More or less.
Everyone was having a collective hallucination over there.
Yeah, it sounds like they are a cyborg.
Anything about those?
People originally assumed they were synthetic due to their body and things, but they're actually a cyborg.
What are you implying?
Yeah,
Some giant cookie monster doesn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah, there were a few.
They thought I was like possessed by demons or something. They weren't sure.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't look very edible, that much I will add.
My foster sister, this is long before I understood my powers.
Yeah, you already mentioned about the foster
Adios.
sister. See ya, Hamsky.
Take care, Bushman.
I don't know if they would even care, but at the very least, I wish to at least have the opportunity to say that I'm not the dangerous monster they thought I was. And to show them that I have tried to get myself under control, tried to build a better life.
Okay, let's maybe add some extra caveats. What if you've been lying to someone for a handful of years about what you're doing, about who you are, and then you reveal it to them? Especially after you've been distant, you've ghosted them for a couple of years. What then?
I find that lies are like mud clogging a river. Eventually, something will go wrong. It's best to clear the mud away as best you can, and hope that the river doesn't divert into another direction. If you do it soon enough, things might work out. The river might continue to flow in the direction that you intend for it, but sometimes things don't always work out. But it's better to take care of the problem sooner than later.
Longer, if it's something you can tell them, longer you wait to reveal it, it'll, if I had been, lying to this person for years, and I tell them it's gonna suck then, but it'll suck more if it's that long, plus however extra long I'm planning to wait and not tell them. Even worse if they find out on their own instead of through you, through me.
Okay, then what about if they won't find out? What if they can't find out? And what if it's just easier, more convenient to lie?
If you can guarantee that they won't find out, then I guess you can't really stop anything, but you'll know, and that relationship will be, assuming it's very important to the relationship, will damage it in your brain. Everything will be about keeping the secret, and they'll probably be able to tell that you're keeping something from them. When they can't see it, it won't do damage. Like rocks in a lake.
Yeah. If you can't, you may have to accept that the river will eventually go another direction.
And that is fine.
As long as you believe you can let go. Though I know such a decision would not be made easily.
It can be made easily. Safety is more important. This conversation might mean Queen might not go see her sister.
They trust you, then it will work out in the end. Might be mad at you immediately, damage the relationship irreparably, but
the relationship is already damaged. And I've already been absent for many years at this point.
I guess I can only say just don't make such a decision with haste. Especially in a situation like that.
Sadly, if the decision has to be hasty, I had plans. And as a...
You all take
Just here for a sec.
If you need any assistance, just call.
I suppose then if that is a decision that you need to make quickly, the only thing I can say is perhaps be open to, well, maybe try to have people nearby.
People that can support you, but also support them. Especially if it's going to hurt them a lot.
There's already people to support them. Like I said, I've been absent for 2 to 3 years. What's another 10 or 20 or 30?
The more reason for you to have someone there.
If you know that you're not going to be able to be around them going forwards as well, it's probably good to give them closure, I suppose. So that's sort of me guessing at what this is about.
They don't need closure for this.
They might not, but do you?
I made my decision.
If that's a decision you're going to commit to. I don't know. Thinking about it myself, I don't think I could do that.
Do what? Just cut someone off?
Not seeing them again.
If it's for their safety,
Yeah.
it is easily done. But their safety wasn't really part of the equation, because they were going to be safe regardless. It's more about whether I'm willing to, I guess, confront my fears. The shame and everything else. Selling a lie and explaining myself.
You don't think she'd accept?
Explaining my arm, explaining why Lewis is dead, explaining my status, my reputation.
Would be incredibly difficult. I'm sure.
Especially when he assumed that I was doing work for another genetics company or something related to biology. Telling them that I make a career out of killing is not particularly a pleasant notion.
No, of course not.
If they're family or someone important to you, they'll maybe they might be disappointed, but they'll still support you, I'm sure. Probably happy to hear that you're not dead.
If I was dead, they would know about it. They would have stopped receiving money.
It's like it's the ultimate confirmation, I suppose.
It's hard for me to say. I don't know the relationship you had before everything happened. It's hard for me to say what I would do in such a situation. I can barely imagine.
It's not that bad. I'm just being a coward.
It's hard to face things that are important to you. Especially when you don't think you've lived up to what they would have wanted. But you've done your best. you supported them. I'm sure they can accept that.
I think if you were to explain everything that happened, if their family, I think they'll understand. They may not immediately accept. It might take them a long time. But at the very least, you could say that you've tried. Better for them to find something out like that on your own terms than something else. No matter which way you decide, be there to support. It's your decision to make.
If you need a safe place to talk with this person, I know a ton of places.
What's the date?
Is the 21st of December, 24-25. It's currently 5:34 Mountain Time. I don't know why my clock's set to that. It's like not even the time zone we're in.
Strange.
Not much time to think about it, Ben.
What do you mean? Is everything all right?
I was planning to go visit someone over Christmas. Haven't met up with them or spoken with them since Lewis died. And it's been like over 3 years at this point. A lot has happened since then, and would always delay or cancel spending time with them because I would be busy with work, and for what I it's not the work which I said I was going to do. Can't practice biology, can't do anything regarding genetics because, well, license is probably revoked, and if I worked on any for different alias or name or anything of the sort, they would just track us down and was overqualified or wasn't able to get certain jobs. But I kept it hidden what I was doing. Then Lewis died, I lost my arm and covered in scars and acid burns, and I'm blind in one eye, and just I don't know how to talk about that with them. I worry about rejection. I was trying to pluck up the courage to go, believing that maybe things would be fine, but not that confident.
You can't move forwards unless you take that first step.
Yeah, but that first step feels like I'm stepping into the unknown, or a vat of acid or something. It just
things that turn out well. At the very least, you can start working on repairing that relationship. If you never see them again, it's not a relationship anymore. The same as being rejected when you're never going to talk to them because you never explain this. Oh, VRCRP been taking influx.
I think a lot of people are being taken by this.
I personally think that you should try to take this opportunity to talk to them, even if it's scary.
But them not knowing is... them not knowing doesn't affect anything, it just...
affects you. It means you can't see them or talk to them again, because they'll see that you're missing an arm and covered in scars.
And I'm fine with that, because... it's... I knew when I took this line of work, this job, that My expectations was I would never be able to see them again. But money was scarce, it was desperate.
And now you have an opportunity. But you're not sure if you should take it.
I always have an opportunity. There's always opportunities to go, but I always back out at the last moment. Happened last year, happened the year before that. And like I said, it doesn't matter whether or not she'll forget about me eventually. She'll move on.
Are you sure?
If they both, like you say, they won't. I haven't properly spoken to Skipper in nigh on a year, and I still miss them more than anything.
It's
I spoke to them last October, but still same thing.
nearly a decade since I lost my parents, and I still think of them all the time.
Yeah, but she has her whole life ahead of her. She's gone to university. She has a career. She has potential to meet friends.
And so do we. Doesn't necessarily mean we don't care.
You'll still have those opportunities whether or not she talks to you. You're not some horrible monster that's going to ruin her life and cause her to get banned from her university. Maybe if it doesn't end well, the worst that'll happen is she has a rough patch. But she has people and they'll help her. And she'll at least not have that hurt of not knowing what's happening with you.
Yeah, but me showing up on her doorsteps is gonna cause problems. She's gonna have so many questions. She's gonna think. She's gonna worry. The only worry she has at the moment is if I'm coming home. But she's used to it. There's been times where I've just been gone for months. It's a worry she's used to.
Have you talked with her already? Told her that you want to go on a visit?
Like I said, I haven't spoken to her in 3 years. Probably approaching 4 now at this point. She knows I'm alive because she still gets money. Or the family still gets money.
Perhaps it's a sign to her that you are still out there and that you still care.
Yeah, and that's fine. Which means I don't need to show up for Christmas.
But you shouldn't.
I haven't shown up to the last 2. Why would this one be any different?
It won't be, but
It might
I'm
not be,
biased.
it might be. It's all about the decision you decide you want to make. Neither of us can make such a decision for you, that's for certain. But at the very least, I give you my word that I will support whatever you decide to do.
Same here. I may have my views on what I think is the right decision here, but like if you decide differently from me, then that's your decision, and I'll do what I can to support you.
It was getting better, and now it's just kind of.
That you are important to people. And they'll be very happy if they hear from you, I imagine. Even if things are different than they expected.
Do you guys have any plans for New Year's?
Not really much.
New Year.
Going back to the shrine?
Yeah, like I did last year. Goes without saying, but you're welcome to come along if you'd like.
I'll think about it.
Oh, come along if you'll have me.
I feel like Queen isn't really there. So this wasn't a conversation about the risk for her sister. No one would know that Queen's gone to see her sister. Nor would there be any more risk. If anything, that allows her to be a bit more protective, and things won't go bad. This whole conversation is all about Queen's confidence is wavering, and she's gone for like a huge healing process, right? And she's struggling to.
Whatever decision you decide to make, if you decide not to, maybe let me know. Can at least distract you with good food and some company.
We'll have a little Christmas party.
But then being up at the cathedral, there'll be a lot of people, and the others. There was a operation recently, and there were some children involved. There's a lot of them. How I am right now, I can't really handle them all that well. The yelling and the screaming and questions, I can't really handle it right now, so it gives me an excuse to get away.
if you want, you can come down here on Christmas and decorate the inn or something.
Maybe. It's been a little while since I've done something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Not really celebrate the holiday. But I know a lot of other people do.
I think the important part isn't the specifics of, like, oh, I give you materialism gift, so on and so forth. It's just nice to spend time with people. It's a good time for it.
I agree.
Yeah, like I said, it's all just, it's fears and worries. It's Queen not being afraid of being rejected. It's Queen afraid of losing her relationship, which is already kind of dwindling. Losing a relationship with her sister that's already kind of dwindling.
Decide to go. If you need someone to be there to support, or at least to back you up.
I feel like having the extra people there might complicate things.
Maybe so. But, I know how to make myself scarce if necessary.
I'll see how I feel about it as Christmas gets closer.
Just let me know. I'm here for you.
It's on drive you over sort of thing. And not like alone with your thoughts.
Gosh. Remembering I was considering trying to figure out how to drive.
Were you asking about a motorcycle?
Yeah. And ran into a biker, or I guess he goes by his real name now? I'm not really sure. Ran into him several months back. Was asking him. I figure if anyone knows anything about bikes, it's going to be the guy who literally calls himself Biker.
I could look really cool on a motorcycle.
That name.
Glad you think so.
He's the guy with the pink helmet who carries around like a butt with a foot on a stick on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him.
He's more of a greenish blue helmet. It's like a picture.
Yeah, she knows. He used to be involved with the Tigers.
Oh,
Got himself out. Yeah. Well,
He's also
asked
Lewis's
him about it
brother.
once. Oh. I did not know that.
Yeah, King and
So
him are
that's-
brothers.
That's his foot, I see.
Yeah. Which is ironic considering he caused his death.
Oh. That I didn't know.
I will give him leniency. It wasn't him that caused the death, but indirectly it was him. Some fallen were taken in by whisperers. Was kept in a bunker. Because at the time, we as whisperers of the Hollow and Fallen had made an agreement that we would try to overthrow and remove the tyranny that Odeli had on the Whisperers as a whole. The Tigers were making good acquaintances with the Fallen. So we ended up exchanging information. We told Biker where the Fallen were kept. King told him the information, and Biker received it. I felt in the pit of my stomach that this was a bad idea, we should not be telling them, but Lewis wanted to save them. If the Tigers, if Vic just kept his mouth shut about where the information came from, just saved them and left it at that, he would still be alive. But no, he told Hermes, and Hermes made a whole video about it, calling us out by name. And that caused the Council of Nine to get involved and led to our punishment. If he just kept his fucking mouth shut. I don't know what he says, but he keeps his demeanor keeps making out as if he's carrying on King's legacy, like he didn't have any cause or an effect of what happened that day, but he did. He could have just not said where he got the information from. Mentioned no names. Could have been any whisperer. But he couldn't put his feud with King aside. Wanted to be petty, I bet. He would tell me he never intended for that to happen, and he was just harmless fun. But that just means he didn't think about it enough.
I don't know. I can only speculate. But at the very least, it seems like he is trying to
atone.
Yeah.
His atonements come short. He told me he would fight alongside me, clear my list. But he ran, not just once, not just twice, but 3 times. He's all talk. And a coward.
I didn't know.
How are you meant to? I refuse to talk about it, and he's probably gonna lie about how things actually went down.
probably best not to dwell on such things, though. At least for now. Sorry I brought it up.
It's not your fault. Who's hungry?
Tubet, I suppose.
I could get something to eat.
Yeah. I could do with something.
We just try and make something?
I'm indifferent to it.
Well, the offer's there. I like to think my cooking's pretty okay.
Come to think of it, you mentioned about that food. You said you wanted the opportunity to make it, so this is the opportunity. I can't remember what it's called, something in Rostovian.
Yeah, Ninjaku.
Yeah, that.
Nikujaga is stew. It's good on cold days. It's hearty and filling.
Yeah, sounds like it would be great.
This song you said it was your favorite, or is this a different one? Nikujaga, is this one you said it was your favorite food, or is it like a different thing?
One of my favorites, yeah. My mother taught me how to cook it when I was young. It's not particularly difficult. It just takes a little bit of time.
If you need help with funding the ingredients as well as preparing the food, I would be happy to lend my assistance.
I'd be happy to have the help.
We gotta bear in mind that Queen, or Sylvia, is an individual that just very much. She's a good person. She cares too much. She's not built for this life, and it's a.
I need a black ham scale later to see if.
Is a human person pretending to not be human, which is the opposite of Iku. She's an inhuman person wanting to be human.
Try again about earlier when I sort of.
You passing out? It's fine.
Yeah.
It happens. I just hope it hasn't affected your systems too badly.
I think I'm fine. I'll know later if something's like out of whack, but I feel fine.
What does connecting to the phone do?
You know. Oh, when it crashed before, I had a screen for my face that touched, so we weren't sure if, you know, like, I need someone to put in a password or something. I figure a phone has a screen, so, you know, connect it to my head, maybe it'll display on there.
Oh, so you use the phone like an interface, so to speak.
That was the idea. It wasn't really needed, as it turns out. I guess this chassis just doesn't need a login. Here, I gotta go lock up.
I guess. Again, I'm sorry about bringing all that up earlier.
No, it's like I said, it's fine. You didn't mean to, you didn't know.
I just never knew they were brothers.
Not many people know. I don't think there's anyone alive in the Whispers or present in the Whispers that even know who King is. I mean, I didn't know until... Yeah.
I understand. Will you be okay with the teleporter?
Yeah, I'll just grin and bear it. I'll be fine.
Only if you're sure. Otherwise, I could...
No, we'll be fine.
Hamskison has a couple of things done here. We bought him a small counter stove and a couple of pots so he could make proper food for himself. More
Does he
often than
ever?
not, me cooking for him.
Not really. He's always going out and getting tacos.
Yeah.
Burritos, enchiladas.
So he likes he likes Mexican food.
Particularly
very much.
cook.
I need to see if I can get myself something like that. I have like no place to cook in the end. I just end up fucking eating an entirely curry-based diet.
That doesn't
Probably
sound...
not good for me.
Yeah. The curry here and then is not so bad, but you know, all the time.
Maybe the occasional sandwich from the bodega.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
The minimum volume way out, so that way you hear it, but it's quiet.
Yippee.
We're clean.
Didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah, it was so sad. Like, I was just like watching her, like her, and she sees her like take and sort of like move her head in a particular way, and it's just like, oh my god, she's using the inside of her fucking hood to wipe her tears, so we don't see her. It's like, what the fuck?
That's great.
It's kind of felt so bad. Yeah, I didn't even know how to cook because that was the case. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff which happened regarding that. Obviously, Vic would say otherwise. But
yeah,
Queen also sees it in a specific kind of way, and she's very much like out of the people that she wants to get rid of, people who are on her list. Vic was also on the list as well. So the fact that she could have got rid of him, and she every time chose mercy, because Queen deep down, you know, she pretends to be heartless and cold. She cares too much. She doesn't. Yeah.
I've been hoping that kind of a conversation comes up again at some point in time.
What, the one that happened just now?
Not necessarily that specifically, but in regards to how she's let people go.
Oh, yeah.
In the past.
Yeah, she let both.
Questions whether or not she regrets it or not.
She's let Biker, she's let Toku, she's let Lucky go. She doesn't have a good track record of following through with her vengeance. The only person she's not let go is Strange. That's because he's clearly come off as an antagonist. In her mind, she's like, there's only a villain behind this. Same as Figment. If Figment were to show up, she would have, you know, got rid of her. But Toku, because she used to see him as, well, a leader, he led everything, it's difficult for her to kind of just look past that and just be like, you know, he has to go. Biker, Queen didn't particularly see herself as being very strong or proficient, so she was like, okay, we need him alive. He's joined the Whispers, he's gonna help us, we're gonna, you know, kill tigers, we're gonna push back, and he'll help us defeat these people who are on my list. And the same thing with Lucky. Oh. And, well, that went as well as you imagine. Oh my god, I can imagine you just playing dodgeball with each other and just going. She's doing the Professor X thing. She's
Hold still.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gay thoughts.
Transmitting gay thoughts. Actually, hold on. Where is it? But yeah. I'm so glad you were able to make it today. I was actually also really glad I was able to wake up on time. Like, I woke up, my alarm had been going off for like 30-40 minutes, and I was like,
yeah, same. My alarm was going off for 30-40 minutes as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello?
I've been trying to think about how I want to handle Sakoto with a sword.
What's going on? Why isn't it working?
It's not doing the final.
Because I've been wondering what I could do to not make it fucking huge and like super cumbersome in terms of like carrying it on her.
Oh, I see. Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you wanted to do something? Can I say this? I'm not sure if I can say this.
Maybe not yet.
Okay.
That would ideally come after, you know, having done other things for a certain amount of time, and other things being prompted in character.
I feel like the only way you could get Sakoto a sword and having it like not be cumbersome is like if it's a very small sword.
Oh, there we go.
Or a sword that folds or something, but at that point that's questionable.
She could just use a lightsaber.
No. That's not happening. We very specifically have not allowed characters in Aegis to have lightsabers.
I understand now.
Shit's busted.
I almost have a lightsaber, except not. It just looks like funny plasma blade. It's literally just kinetic force. It made me kind of sad that in the Aegis report for
that does remind me. I want to actually go roll.
The person that got cut in half was burned because they wouldn't be.
There is a anime called A Regular Magical High, and there is a character that has like a sword that is like a handle, but inside the handle there's like multiple small plates, and she basically uses magic to kind of lock these plates along a certain axis based upon the handle. So you can kind of have something where kind of she uses her mind to kind of lock the blades in place. So it's like like you said, a retractable one.
So like,
maybe.
she lifts it out and sort of like.
Yeah, so it kind of
Okay,
comes
like
out
full
and then
forward.
it like locks, and she could also make it shorter or longer. So it'd be like a dagger if it was like really short, but then she can. Ooh. Wait, has Queen not been angry in front of Sakota before?
Thought it was really nice.
Ooh. Ooh. Secret wits. I didn't hear what you said, by the way. You said really nice.
There we go. I wanted to stop the in-map music. I don't like it.
Rooftop.
But yeah. A scene.
Hmm. Wait, are we doing a scene here?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no.
I
I
s-
was saying I had spotted this world.
Oh yeah, no, it's very nice.
Some time ago and thought it was really nice. It's a little dark though. Almost want to like brighten things up a little bit. I don't know if that's possible.
That's cool.
Would it be? I imagine you could probably have it
Could you
set up
please-
to if you blow the cigarette, it actually goes off visemes, and it'll, you know, smoke will come out based upon visemes.
If
That's doable.
I like that if you like charge the cigarette by your face, it does the puff of smoke.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Or I guess if you just do in general.
I'd considered at one point in time like the idea of like, if it weren't for the fact that Sakota is so I don't say necessarily like anti-smoking or like entirely. Yeah, like the idea of recreational drug use is sort of like a concern to her. She understands needing it for like medical reasons or for like health reasons. And she's frankly quite desensitized to tobacco products because, well, fantasy settings, that's usually not that uncommon. So I'd considered like the idea of like if her telepathy, like to kind of like suppress the telepathic powers or whatever. Does things like smoking and whatnot to try and like dull it, make the voices quieter.
Yeah, Queen would never smoke. She's literally like, she's like locked in so much of certain things. She won't smoke, she won't drink, she won't do drugs. The only time she
Yeah.
ever did drugs was morphine. Sorry, carry on. Negative.
Like I could absolutely become a smoker, I imagine, because like Like a majority of the people that are important to her smoke. Like August smokes, Kondo smokes. I think Eli smokes. I'm not super sure. That one. Like I could see her doing it. I have bad context about it.
Oh wait, I actually attached your
Just hasn't.
actually attached your avatar's head. What the fuck?
Okay.
Ah, yeah. Even if you don't put, I thought it was like locking it to wherever you put your hand, but you can literally just go
No.
over here and there's, oh wait, it's gone.
Yeah, and do it, and it's not exactly the smartest system. It also doesn't do it for other players. I had actually designed a system for Yuri at one point in time for their Neon Divide character. Oh, goodness. Where they could do that, where they could smoke.
Or Shiggies. Oh, you put it back in.
You pull the trigger on it and it will, yeah. Yeah, if you see, hold it and you pull the trigger on the cigarette with it.
It's like a magic trick.
I wonder if you can do... Oh, you can!
Lighting one with another? That'd be so fucking sick.
You actually can. It's actually lit. That's okay. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Look, I know it's like I'm not like into smoking, but I'm be real. It is so fucking like, how would you put it? I want to say like attractive, romantic. When you've got, you know, like the two girls, you got them like one lights the other. It's like she doesn't even take it out of her mouth. She just holds it there.
An indirect kiss. Oh.
Cigarette kiss.
Cigarette kiss, yeah.
You know what? You know what?
Cigarette kiss your cigarette wife.
I was gonna say cigarette wife.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Like that's not like 100% consistent. Like sometimes it just doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
You know, like a little bit.
Brain. But yeah, I saw this map and thought it was really, really pretty. Thought it could be a good map for, well, a number of things.
Hmm. So in my chat mentioned about Sokoka could just do what Malleus does and make weapon constructs.
I can go down here as well.
Maybe, but that would require her to possess the power of meta creativity.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Or at least to do it with any level of proficiency.
Hmm. Oh no, oh my god.
I've killed Magpie. Good. There can only be one mega homo.
Magpie too.
Fucking like fall backwards.
Yeah, but the bar scene with Drunk
Flip
Raven
over.
and Yuna was super sad.
Smack her fucking head on the fucking wall.
You can go down here as well. To like this lower level.
Yeah, there's little
sitting area.
stairs and like a nice little spot to sit.
That's a nice place to sit
Gotta
as
turn off
well.
the fucking pens though.
Crayons.
I fucking hate these things. I wish the
Great.
Japanese
This is how I
community
feel
a very. I wish the Japanese community a very. Please stop using them.
This is how I
Why?
feel about DJ tables.
DJ tables, like I get it. You know, you're creating a venue for people to use. At least make them toggleable, or like make the systems disableable.
Yeah, there's so many cool maps. and it's
Thankfully,
like,
with
oh,
most
this
of
is
these systems, it's like, oh yeah, you can just disable them right away, and they're usually right by spawn. The fact that these ones are here isn't so bad. Oh gosh. But yeah. I saw this and thought it could make for a nice spot to.
I got a question. Has
Have a nice seed.
Queen ever been angry in front of Magpie and Sokoto?
Sakota's seen her be angry, but like it's never been necessarily in
annoyed.
reaction to something Sakoto has like directly said, unless it was like her being like, Sakoto, you know, you need to be careful about McKay. And you know, Sakoto's so used to having to defend her actions when it comes to dealing with McKay that it doesn't really phase her. I think this was like probably one of the first times where she's just been like, oh fuck, I didn't know that shit. Oh no, I wish I hadn't said that.
I've seen her like get annoyed. Like, you know, like she's like talking about like how people are doing things she doesn't like. She's like, grumble. It's sort of monotone. But like this is like the first like, oh, she's like kind of properly being emotional about this, and not like trying to shut down. She's like having a moment.
She's having a moment. She's being a little bit sensitive. She's not being a little bit dramatic though. She hasn't hit that point.
Yeah, I think it was one of those situations where I think Sakoto was just worried that she'd genuinely upset Queen.
No.
She gets it. She gets it that she knows she didn't really do anything technically wrong, but she knows that, like, especially after like the previous conversation, you know, accidentally bringing something like that up, she knows is already like kind of like poking at something that she knows that Queen is really sensitive about and really doesn't tend to want to talk about too much. She tends to try not to mention King too much around her because she knows that, like, if Queen wants to talk about King, Queen will talk about King. But otherwise, it's sort of like a, you know, don't bring it up. Don't sour her mood if you don't need to.
Yeah.
She knows it generally puts her in a bad mood, and she doesn't want to do that to her.
Like, at first, when you mentioned about a biker, I was just thinking, like, oh, some random person calling themselves biker. But when you mentioned about the helmet, I was like, it's actually fucking Vic. Actual Vic.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, that's bad, because she just gets kind of, like, flashbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing is like, Sakoto knew that, like, Queen had beef with him, and that he had been on her list, but she doesn't know why or for like how long, or if that's something that's like, if there's still some amount of animosity, or if he's ever, you know,
No, not beautiful,
made up
but
for
you are
what he did.
kitten.
This very much told her no, he has not.
Yeah.
And it also kind of recontextualized how he had presented himself to her. Whereas when they first met proper, outside of just in passing, it was at the Valenti's base. This was when Vic had first joined the Valenti's, and Sakoto had gone to the Valenti's because of Marge, and the rest of the Valenti's had been, you know, talking big game about McKay and doing this, that, and the other. And Sakoto's just like, all right, look, if you guys are going to take him on, I've been gathering a lot of information about him and gathering a lot of secrets about him. I'm happy to share that with you. I just need to be able to trust you.
How long ago was this?
This was a couple years ago.
Oh, so yeah, it would have been after season 1 then.
This was before she really knew Queen all that well. I think maybe they'd spoken once or twice, but this was before they'd really hit it off, if I recall correctly.
I'm not small, but I would say I'm small just
this
because,
was,
you know.
When she visited, this was after one of the warehouse lobbies, you remember, in Industrial that we did?
Yeah.
I see, yeah.
So this was I want to say a bit before she got to know Queen. And she met him there, and she knew that he was a whisperer, and she was, or not a whisperer, but a tiger, and she was wary of him because she had heard rumors about him being dangerous and that kind of thing, and like that, you know, he was someone to be feared. But she didn't really know him all that well, and when he was just like, oh yeah, no, I left those fuckers, you know, I hate the tigers. You know, she kind of tried to take him at face value and was just like, oh, okay.
okay.
Good of you. Yeah,
I
that's
guess,
good.
Yeah. You know, and just tried to place some amount of trust in him. And every time she met him after that, it was just kind of like him being like, "Oh yeah, you know, I've been trying to clean up this little group in this little area, and oh, I have a daughter now. I'm trying to take good care of her." And then
Yeah,
the
it
stuff
was.
with the bull cultists, where he stepped up and was working with Guardian District really heavily and saying like, "Yeah, I want to protect people," and that kind of stuff. So she was just like, "Okay, yeah, he might have turned himself around." She didn't know that he indirectly he indirectly killed his brother, who was Queen's lover.
Yeah.
So she's just like, okay, that's you.
One of Magpie's first conversations with Biker was Magpie's like, "Why do you have a foot on your back? Like, why are you carrying that?" He's talking about how he was carrying it in honor of his brother because it was his brother's foot, and he wants to let his brother, keep having the ability to kick people in the ass by turning his foot into a weapon. And Magpie's like, "That's kind of weird, but cool." And then now she's like, "Oh, their king, that's his brother. Shit." And he told her all the other stuff, and like, "Oh no." That's kind of sad, but also a little bit
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
The anger is both a mixture of Queen and Sylvia. Yeah, what's gonna be more kind of fucked is that Vic weaponized King's legs. But the thing is, with King's legs, he had his legs removed as a trial, and Strange gave them to him. And basically that was kind of Strange turning King into a weapon. So the fact that Vic is weaponizing his brother's weaponized legs, that he hated, by the way, he absolutely hated his legs. He didn't like the fact he was, because he was very much, King was a racist towards synthetics. He didn't like synthetics at all. So becoming what he hated was just it was bad for him. So it's a bit morbid that Vic is wielding it, being like, yeah, he's what King would have wanted. It's like, no, he wouldn't have wanted that.
Probably wanted destroyed.
Yeah.
Magpie feels really bad for Queen. That whole talk about Magpie she sort of surmises that it's about a sibling.
Yeah, it's about her sister.
Yeah. It took Sakura a moment, and then she realized what she was alluding to, and was just like, oh, she's talking about her sister. Oh, fuck.
Magpie has a complicated relationship with all of their siblings, and they wish that they could see all of them more, so she's immediately like, go talk to them. Go, right now. I'm trying to be a bit more gentle about it. It's like, you should, but normally Magpie is very much an enabler. If it were any other situation, Magpie would have been very much more like, oh, you do what you want, if you're not ready, then maybe it's not time, that sort of thing. But when it comes to this specifically, she's very much like, you might not get another chance again. Go talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of Sakura's take on it as well. She lost her family and just doesn't have that as an option anymore, and desperately wishes she could. But she also understands that the situation is very different. So she's trying to avoid pushing her own thoughts and feelings on Queen, and is effectively just trying to encourage and just saying well, here's how I see it. But whatever, and it's just basically trying to be supportive and saying look, whatever you decide to do, I'm here to support whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that conversation.
Queen was very much trying to find the courage to want to do it, because she does want to go see her sister, but at the same time she's just like, how do I explain it to her? How do I explain that my arm's gone and I'm covered in scars and everything else? And she, why have you blocked me and not talked to me for the past 3 years? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Sakura offered to be there, because she knows that having a conversation like that is not going to be easy, and it's going to possibly result in a certain amount of you know, really, really scary emotions. And she knows that in cases where she's been in, like, you know, situations like that, she wants a friend nearby to help, you know, keep her calm and keep her grounded. And, you know, if she can't talk, that they can help speak up and kind of keep things moving so she doesn't shut down. So that's why she offered. Is effectively is just, hey, you know, if you need someone there to be your backup and try to help, you know, show that you're not, you know, some horrid monster, and that you're not some evil fucking villain. You know, make the explanations a little bit easier.
I've noticed Queen does that a lot. She very much, like, sort of demonifies herself and, like, tries to play herself as if, like, she doesn't matter more than anyone else. Like, she's, like, the least worthwhile person.
Yeah, because she very much believes that every time she wanted to be, like, worthwhile, she feels like she's always come short. King died, Yuna died, and she feels like she blames herself. She feels it herself for not being enough to be able to, you know, change how that happened. So there's a lot of self-hate that came from just her upbringing and kind of expectations.
Sort of why Magpie is like, people care about you. You're important to people. You can see Queen started doing that with this. Doesn't think that she's worthy enough to go see her sister.
Yeah.
Doesn't think she deserves it.
Yeah.
It's hard for Sakura to criticize that sort of behavior because Sakura does the same thing herself. So it's hard for her to just be like, hey, don't talk about yourself like that.
Queen
when she looks at,
really that
she'll
angry
look
during
at,
that
you
scene,
know, Queen
Ralph?
and say like, no, it's okay if
I don't actually remember the times where Queen was very angry.
If I have to struggle and suffer to try to help other people not be, you know.
Oh yeah, the mannequins as well. I forgot about that.
Brain blended by fucking Malleus McKay. You know, if something happens to me, nobody will miss me. It's her sort of mentality.
We've really created, like, a little friend group of self-worth doubters.
A little bit, yeah.
Like Queen, even though she doesn't believe in fate, she also feels like this is some sort of like weird twist of fate as well, because when she lost her job and her death was trying to be framed and stuff like that, she had a lot of self-worth, she had a lot of confidence. Then as things happened more and more, that every time she tried to pursue something meaningful and something useful, it just kind of always came crashing down. So then it's just like, with how things are happening, she's just like, maybe I'm just not worthy to be happy, worthy to do something like that. So she kind of, it's almost like a weird coping mechanism. Rather than kind of like question why things are shit, she's just kind of expected things to be shit. So that way it's like, she's not disappointed or disheartened when things don't go well. She doesn't give up. She's just like, things are always bad. Things always went wrong. So I'm just going to keep pushing and, you know, being persistent.
She always expects the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which to some degree I think Sakura can commiserate with. Sakura has...
Oh no, yeah, she was frustrated, she was angry. But I'm just saying, like, what was...
really seen much success in life. And
oh yeah, she was.
It wasn't until this past year that she was kind of really beginning to feel like, yeah, you know, maybe I actually can do something. Maybe I'm not, you know, the massive loser that some people claim I am, and, you know, maybe I'm not. Maybe I can be more than just, you know, a frightened little girl.
Yeah, exactly wrong. She's just
and then Lytton just
lost that.
You know, kicked that sandcastle over. That's for fucking sure.
I mean, good thing, yeah.
Shattered
She was definitely angry, but I'm just saying
she
about.
had.
I don't remember the other times she's been angry. It's been a while.
fucked with her sense of identity and really just knocked her down several pegs.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of her regaining that confidence in herself and trying to feel like she's
in control.
Yeah. Because she effectively had like all agency and control just sort of ripped from her. You know? And that's kind of that's been a major theme of the character, is that she's had such little control over what's happened in her life. You know? Her family was taken from her, her home was taken from her. She had little control over where she ended up after that for several years. Was put into a situation where she had little choice but to join this organization and learn to fight, because it was either that or end up on the streets, where she would not make it well. She didn't have the necessary skills to really survive on her own like that. Only for her to slowly realize, oh, I have these powers and I can maybe control them, but they're scary, and I don't know if I can control them. I'm always worried that I'm not going to be able to control them because I've never had control over anything in my life. So she finally starts to build up confidence, and then boom.
I think that's probably a little bit why she and Magpie get along so well. Because, like, they
maybe
both understand that, like, not being in control. Because Magpie hasn't been in control of her life since the moment it started. She literally can't tell people no if they command her to do something.
Magpie, I command you, be gay!
I'm already doing that. I'm trying, but she won't let me.
Do not use your psychic powers for evil, use them for good.
Yeah.
Just hit him with the kiss women, 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 kiss women. Yeah.
I would say we can do a scene, and it can be a flashback, because it's going to probably be like a scene where Queen probably goes to see her sister on Christmas Eve, and it'll be a flashback, and I'm gonna have something happen. Obviously, when we go into the building, if we do, it's gonna have to be like, you know, scene ends, because I don't have a sister model. I don't have the two people which are protecting Queen's sister. She actually has like people who are like, I think 15 years older than Queen. They're kind of like the guardians of, they're not related, but they're kind of like good friends. They, you know, like an elderly couple that's kind of just very, very friendly, very nice to both Sylvia and Amelia.
Basically taken in her her sister. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. If you want to do a scene sometime, we can absolutely do that.
Yeah, it'll be on the 24th in character, but out of character is going to be whenever it is, because yeah, it's
holidays, and I don't know what you and your family will be doing, but I'll be here.
Christmas.
Gonna do a little bit of drinky, and watch Christmas movies, you know, that kind of stuff.
Fuck, that reminds me, I need to. I actually want to message my mom.
You gotta watch your movie.
Yeah, so I do this thing every year. It was a tradition that me and my mom kind of started, that I've continued since I left home. Every year, she watches White Christmas, the musical. She loves it. It's like one of her favorite movies. And she watches it at least once every holiday. And I was really thinking this year, like, you know, I haven't been able to watch it with her in you know, several years now because I moved out.
I mean, Queen's very much
really
on
thinking,
the
like,
mend
we have all this
at the
fucking
moment.
technology. Why don't we just watch it together? Just, you know, from the comfort of our own homes.
I do that a lot with my friend
I was
group.
thinking about doing that and seeing if maybe Wolf wanted to join.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
I know my mom very much. Like, every time I talk to my mother about WAF, she's just like,
I feel like Queen is a mission to really boost her
you need to
confidence.
try
Yeah,
and,
like
have her come visit again,
again,
so we can meet her. And I'm like,
Queen is on the mend, but it's taking a bit of. There's a few bumps in the road. If you like the maternity to want to be happy, that is not something that is easy to fix. I think I have. I think Queen and me are kind of very similar in that kind of aspect. Like, I do lack the mentality to want to be happy. Not that I don't want to be happy, but it's like, I don't think I'm worthy to be happy. We do need Ghost Yuna, but Kaz is busy. Queen opens her sister's door and Ghost Yuna standing there.
reason, the
How do you hear the Queen
December
see her?
21st, like,
Well,
what is that
we
date
don't know if
so
she is going to
important
see
in
her
my brain
yet.
for some
We need
reason?
to see. It'll be a whole scene for it. So.
Remember on the 21st
First
night
night
of December.
She's a glow stick.
It's like really good on this map, actually.
Yeah,
you
they
actually see the
The
you can see
scars.
the scars and like the markings really well. Like,
oh yeah, you can.
if I turn them off,
It's like what
they glow a different color.
It's like what
If
Ozzy
I-
did for the map for that mission. The bloom on it was just a nice enough amount to make the missions look really good.
Oh, try to turn it off.
Phobe.
There we go. Now you can really see. She's got anywhere she's got a scar, or like she's got like visible damage. The markings are discolored and warped.
See it on like the side of her waist, like a lot, like really well over here.
Yeah, where she was
we see
stabbed repeatedly. First by Slade and then by what's her face.
On the same day or different days, different times.
Multiple years later, was stabbed basically in the same spot. I swear to God, she's gonna lose that kidney.
I was gonna say the kidney, no, the kidney.
Yeah.
She can't drink alcohol anymore.
Anymore.
I hope you have fun with
Oh,
the scene.
right.
I'm not sure if I'm assuming Magpie probably wouldn't go along because she doesn't feel like she knows Queen well enough to be able to support her like that.
Well, Queen also doesn't feel too sure about bringing Sokoto. Not because she dislikes Sokoto or she dislikes Magpie, but she's just like, this is such a personal kind of sensitive thing where she, after telling Toku about her sister, and then Toku being like, which, you know, this also led to King's death, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to punish you, Raven, I'm going to punish your sister. And it's like, I gave you this information and confidence you would not fuck with me, and you're fucking with me. So she's like, she's clammed up a lot. She doesn't want to tell anyone about her sister because, like, it's just,
because it's always been used against her.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope she could trust Sakoto's not going to use that against her, but I could also see where Queen would look at that and go like, oh yeah, but you know, somebody else could probably do something to you and get that information from you and then decide to
Malleus.
Okay, you just gotta
Queen,
teach Sakota how to protect
how is
your
your
brain
sister
better.
doing?
Yeah.
Like the fact that there was a scene where Queen went to the bar, and then Malleus went, "You know Sokoto, don't you?" And it's just like, nope. Who the fuck is that? I don't know how'd you figure this out? So the fact that he just like went, I know. It's like, oh, okay. Okay.
I'm both
those
fear
nice
and
wrist
I'm very...
deformations.
Deformations?
Yeah,
oh,
like the
right,
wrist,
the wrist
deforming.
Yeah.
But not bending here, because...
Got the twist bone.
Wouldn't you also have like the 11-point tracking as well, so you don't have to worry? It's a bit easier to bend.
Well, I don't have to worry about my elbow, but like normally if you don't have a twist bone and you just use the default rig setup, when you go to twist your elbow, it also will twist the whole like wrist bone itself in the direction.
Yeah, I don't know how to set those up.
It's actually really easy. There is a slider in the rig setup.
Oh, you mean that one, right?
that you
I mean
can
like
use
the
to
actual
adjust
like
it.
automatic like weights.
Yeah, and you just have to have the you could just turn off that automatic like compensation and just use a twist bone. Which often feels a little bit better if you ask me.
I'm gonna go murder my stream real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. But yeah, just I guess let me know when you want to do that, and we can schedule a day and a time.
Yeah, sure. Not sure when it would be, but yeah. Might be a bit spontaneous. Might be like, hey, look, I'm awake and I'm free. Do you want to do it today? And obviously, you feel free to say no. You don't have to say yes, but it's just like,
Yeah, well, it'll really depend on what else is going on.
So now you're busy like Monday, Wednesday.
No, actually, all of my closed RPs are currently on hiatus. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but I don't know when I'm gonna be free. Cause I might be doing extra shifts or something like that. I don't know. I mean,
oh yeah. Well, that's where I would say just let me know if you have like a rough idea of like, oh yeah, I've got the next 2 days off, and then we can find a time to do something like that.
Sure.
Yeah. Because ultimately, I won't have a lot going on outside of, I don't know, playing too much fucking Final Fantasy. And maybe working on models and some other stuff. Which, actually, I need to invite you to a thing. I'm going to show you something I'm going to be setting up. Let me...
Yeah, I'm very much the same. I've applied for... I applied to Curiosum Academy, and I've also making my new gang character, which you know about. So I'm doing model work, and then there's also I have RuneScape, which I'm playing. So
RuneScape. So I've set up a thing.
Moment.
I've got a program that I've put together that listens to channels in a Discord, and based on basically some I have a JSON file that I've set up that has like channel IDs listed per character, and then OSC values per character. I'm going to try and set up stuff so that way when someone calls one of my characters or wants to call or send a message to my character, the phone in VR chat will actually respond and like do things.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So like if somebody sends a message, it'll like actually like I'll hear like a little like kind of.
So the funny thing is,
sound on her leg.
The funny thing is, when I was sending you those messages last Thursday, I was thinking in my head, I was like, wouldn't it be really cool? I know Oblivious can probably do this. Wouldn't it be really cool if Oblivious just made it so that she could just have pings on her phone? I was like,
yeah,
it just crossed my mind, and I was just
thinking about that.
Oh my god, my brainwave is like connected.
You know, I could probably set it up. Because I was trying to set it up, like, oh, you know, it went off a couple of times, so she puts it on silent or something, so that way it doesn't, like, other people aren't, like, going, like, oh, Sakura, who you talking to? And, meanwhile, her queen.
Meanwhile, just...
Yeah. Yeah.
What would be really funny as well is if we actually have like a decal that comes up.
The fact that she's got. Oh god. What the fuck?
It'd be
Why
really
did I do that? That's not what the button I wanted to hit.
It would be really funny if there's like a decal for like notifications coming up at the top of like who sent the message.
That would be kind of cool. I could probably do something like that. I did want to set up like a call screen. So like, because the thing is as well is like when you, so when you are in one of the threads, you can see, or you can type in like ! call.
In the
and that
threads?
will initiate a call sequence. There are threads. I've been setting up private threads.
Oh,
for
I
each
see, I
character.
see.
Because my intent is to use this system on multiple characters. Because I've got it set up so that way I can assign specific channel IDs to a specific character, and based on the character, I can then output to a specific OSC address and have the avatar set up to reflect that address.
Oh man, I want to do something like this now. Shit.
I'd have to make some adjustments to the program because currently I have it hard coded with my like the Discord bot token, my user ID. But in theory, anybody could use this program. They would just need to, set it up. Now that I think about it, probably wouldn't be too hard if you were to set it up in the JSON file to pull that information. It'd be doable.
I also need to learn how to do the Discord toggle as well for my avatars as well.
That I use a different program for, but I can show you how to do that easy. That it takes like maybe 5-10 minutes max.
Yeah, I remember you said you were going to help me
you
with
just
how to
add like an
what this
unsynced parameter. Though what's fun is you could in theory set up a synced parameter and have it also control something on the avatar when you like undo it. Like say you want to have like a character have like a walkie-talkie or something. You set it up to be synced so that way whenever you toggle the Discord notification on or off, it makes like a walkie-talkie sort of like the little like beeping noise they make whenever you hit the button to like start transmitting.
Like that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
This is Dakota over. Could also control it with contacts on your avatar. So like,
I was gonna say you can
one
put
of the
like
things
a
that I
hand.
actually thought about
Yeah.
for Sokoto was I was actually thinking about like on her the new bodysuit that I'm working on for her, that it has like a small like almost like not like quite like an LCD or something, like an actual screen, but like sort of like a almost like a reactive surface built into it. Where she can, tap her wrist and start transmitting to a mic if she needs to, or like toggle like a function on the suit on. I still need to finish it. I wanna change the design just a little bit. I'm not quite happy with where it's at right now. I've been getting really inspired looking at a lot of the designs for the bodysuits in Enfield, unfortunately.
Oh, Enfield? Yeah.
There are so many characters in that have like bodysuits on underneath their outfit that looks so fucking well designed, and I love like the material design that they put into it, like the specific patterns and like different like shape languages.
Do you know
for,
they
like,
have
different
like
parts? So I've been really wanting to redesign Sokoto's a little bit.
They have specific coding for like when it rains, and if it's like leather or like fur, the fur gets actually wet and the leather actually has like the like streaks on it. It's so cool what they're doing.
That's doable in VR chat. It just takes a bit of it takes a bit of setup.
Finagling.
Yeah. In theory though, if someone sets it up on their avatar to do that, like to like have like water or something, like beads of water on like the surface, in theory, now that we have like the contact system in Worlds, someone could set it up so that way like you have a map where like you go outside and it's raining or something, and you go inside and it's not raining. Could very well have it set up where you walk outside, a contact is toggled that follows the player and it just sits on top of them. That says, hey, you're wet now. right?
Mm-hmm.
Avatar starts to, toggles on the water droplets. And
Well,
that
I
kind
would
of
love to
thing.
do that for
They walk
Iku.
inside and then slowly have it fade.
Hmm.
It's doable. We have the technology.
No,
it would just
SpongeBob!
take, people actually setting it up. We have the technology. But yeah, I'm gonna be setting it up. I'd prefer to start using these threads and stuff, primarily because I'd also love to not have to sort through my DMs to keep track of character messages. It also means that I can more easily use character messages or my DMs to coordinate with people instead of using character messages. Like blending them between, I can just have like a contiguous line of thought with the messages.
That's like 80% of the reason I don't like have Magpie text people much is because I don't want to bog down DMs.
Yeah. Well, now you won't have an excuse.
Sakoto will be getting more Magpie texts.
Does Magpie and Queen
It'll be-
have specific text message sounds on Sakota's phone? Or phone call sounds?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do we do?
Sorry, say the question again?
I said, does Queen
we
and
have
Magpie
unique
have unique sound effects for phone calls and text messages on Sakota's phone?
I don't have that implemented just yet, but in theory it's doable.
I mean, like in character, like regardless if it's possible or not, do they have?
I've not really established if Sakoto knows how to set individual ringtones for people.
I see.
So I have, I think, 3 characters who would have cell phones that would use this. I've got Sakoto, I have my Firebird character, and I have my Neon Divide character.
Bridget.
Tel doesn't have a cell phones. Don't exist in Wardens, and Mira doesn't have a cell phone or any sort of. I mean, I guess maybe like a radio, but like that's not for messaging and or calling. Like that's just direct transmit. Just use the Discord toggle to do things, and if I really want to set up like sound
phone
effects.
doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Does use communication crystals for
radio
Tau?
phones, maybe. No, they don't have those.
What do you
Wardens
have?
doesn't have those.
Ah, okay.
Nope.
We should.
They've been very specific about specific kinds of things working or not working.
We just need to make magpies.
I never knew I would make Queen's home. I would have to make it if I was doing it.
Sounds like a magpie call, and then Queen's the sounds of like a raven.
Oh my god, actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Sakoto's just sitting there, and all of a sudden you just hear.
So, kind of you watching bird videos?
Yeah, definitely.
My favorite thing is that like magpie calls are like fucking weird as hell. At least like Australian magpies. Because I did a bit of research into them because I was debating whether or not to use them for magpie with like weird sound effects. So I thought it'd be fun. Like I can sense them later. They're like very strange. They sound like sci-fi sound effects.
Wow. I hate it when my elbow locks and I got to like, extend it and it goes, and it's like, oh.
Oh yeah. You pop the joint.
Pop dead, bitch. Burb.
Burb.
She been burber.
There's so many burbs.
Bitch, you haven't bourbon.
Oh, did it shrink?
They like this sword. Yeah, they do. That's why it's one of the few things I really don't like about the world. I also don't like the fact that there's no background audio. Like, if I do a scene here, I will probably have to find like some background audio on YouTube and just play it.
Yeah, like
while we're in the world.
Rustling leaves.
Bird noises.
Yeah, rustling leaves and like birds, maybe distant traffic. But there's not really a lot of traffic on the street.
I'm
There's,
actually
like,
amazed.
Occasionally a car that passes by on the highway.
I'm actually amazed by how like few worlds actually have a lot of good ambience. A lot of them have music, but ambience is like kind of something which people just don't tend to think about, which is like, it sucks because ambience is really good for
Ambient
world
sound
immersion.
is so incredibly important for immersion.
Yeah.
Like surprisingly so.
Right, I'm going to have to get off. Because I'm hungry and I want to eat food. I haven't eaten anything yet.
Thank you for the good seed.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah,
for the
I should
roleplay.
probably do
It
the
was
same
great.
as well. Yeah, yeah.
You go drink
I'll set
water
up
and eat food.
I will.
Water.
I'll send you or I'll send you some messages and stuff, but I'll add you to a thread so that way it's set up, and once I eventually get around to adding setting up the system in VRChat, because I haven't done any of that yet. The system works theoretically.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
I hope we can get some more opportunities for
No, she doesn't.
Magpie and Queen to hang out. There's never enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll have more happen in the future, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Excuse me.
Just
Yeah.
sleep has been eluding me for the past 3 months, so yeah. Oh,
Go eat a
too
burger and
much.
have a slumber.
I wish I could eat a burger. Well, actually, no. We have burgers.
Burger. I have one patty left in my fridge.
I have burger, but I have no cheese.
Sacrilege.
Cheaps.
Yeah. You go shopping.
Yeah, I'm a fat ass and I have 2 burgers.
I usually only eat one.
I usually get 2. Either or like double stack it if I don't have enough bread.
Oh, I normally do 2 separate buns.
Yeah.
I feel like such a fat ass having 2.
Aw, fine.
You're
I like to have that,
valid.
and I'll like some what do you call it? Some ramen.
Ramen burger.
Ooh.
Put the burger on the ramen.
Ah! My good friend Fenpai is playing Expedition 33. I think I'm gonna go raid her.
Queen does not have a special sound for Sokoto messages, I'm afraid. I was thinking, where is he
Vibe in
based?
this chat.
Please use the Whispering Oak map. Yeah, but the thing is, that's Gus's map. Got some onions? Well, I don't think we have any onions. Is there a channel I can raid? Oh, co-streaming. Well, you know who we're raiding. Okay. that was a nice scene, guys. I'm glad I got on, and I'm glad the queue wasn't absolutely horrendous to us. Because it could have been horrendous, and I could have, had a situation where it was like, no, we were waiting queue for fucking ever. So, no, is it broken? What? Try again. But yeah, thank you everybody who stopped by to watch. It was great. Lots of good stuff happened. Some, you know, interesting emotional stuff with Queen as usual, and bonding with Magpie and Sakoto. It's still not working. Why is it not working? Okay, well, fuck. Why won't you work? Can you check again? What the fuck? That's weird. Well, fuck. Yeah, take care everyone. Much love, wish you all. It was a great session today. There's a link, there is not a link, there is a Discord and YouTube. Be sure to check them out. They might be on like the front page of the channel. But it exists, so you have to do something there. But yeah, that's it for today everyone. If I don't see you before then, have a good Christmas, a merry holiday, a happy holiday. If you don't celebrate it, you know, just enjoy your time off. Be with friends, with family, with close ones and relatives, and you know, treat it like you're going to be your last day with them. Not because they're gonna, you know, die, but it's hello. What are you doing? But because time with people is precious, and you should spend it surrounded by people you love and care about. Because you don't know what can happen in the future. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, as some people would say. Yeah, much love. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one, whenever it may be. We are going to go raid Kuro, my honey, my partner, my boyfriend, and yeah. Send him my love. Hey Fies, you literally called me as I'm about to raid Kuro. So yeah. Take care everyone. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. Yeah, you can watch Kuro if you want to. He is playing Star Wars. And you can always watch the VOD as well. The VOD will be up and you can watch that. But yeah, take care everyone, much love. Bye bye.